Annyeonghaseyo, this is meowmurai. Let's continue our game of Dragon Quest VII Reimagined running on Nintendo Switch 2. Sure, there was once a time this was just a peaceful town in the back of Beyond. Then one day, wouldn't you just know it, them horrible monsters came and stole all our women folk away. The fiends gave us men an awful ultimatum, so they did. They said if we wanted to see our wives and daughters alive again, we were to tear the village to pieces. I know I shouldn't give in to despair, but I fear our girls are long gone from this world. There's no hope for this place now. If I were you, Yaus, I'd go back to wherever you came from and pray for a soul.
Oh.
Would you look at the state of me beautiful vegetable patch? Sure, what's the world coming to? I mean, look at the size of that hole dug right in the middle there. He's right, that's a big hole. Who would do something like that? Who'd you think it did it? Sure, it was none other than me own self. I know it's for me wife and daughter, but it breaks my heart. It breaks my heart, so it does. What's that? You asking what I'm doing? Do you not have eyes in your head? I'm smashing up me own house. Sure, you only after asking me what I'm doing, and now you're asking me why I'm doing it? You're an awful one for the questions. I'm doing it for my lovely wife, aren't I? Why else would a man be tearing his own four walls down? Alright, I hate the way everybody talks in this game. Sure, what's the point of doing anything? No good will come of it. We're doomed. Doom, I tell you. It's desperate, so it is. I built this house with my own two hands, and now I'm tearing it down, plank by plank. It's as much as I can do to keep from weeping. Come here, I tell you about Molly, our humble little village's greatest hero. Are you ready to hear the yarn? Now, it just so happened 20 years ago, a mob of monsters overran the village. We men all vowed we'd stand together and fight that shower of savages to the death. We decided to take the fight to the monster's lair, and this one brave lad volunteered to go on ahead. I'll lead the charge, says he. We're behind you all the way, says we. But did we go after him? Indeed, we did not. We just couldn't summon the courage. Meanwhile, the brave young fella barreled on regardless, blissfully unaware that none of us was behind him. He fell in battle, of course, but not before he battered a whole battalion of them beasties. His name, as you may have guessed, was Malloy. And a fine young fella we never did breed. So to show our gratitude, the poor lad we let down so badly, we decided to make a gesture, something big, you know. And that's how the name of the village came to be changed to Ballymolly. That's quite a tale, eh? I wish I didn't have to read all that. This may look like me house, but it's not me house at all. It's actually your man Hanlon's place. We decided to swap so monsters wouldn't find him like. Sure, we listen to the way I'm carrying on. I shouldn't be sharing this type of thing with complete strangers now. Pretend you never heard a word. Now, I'll stop blathering and get back to me day job. Welcome. If you're after weapons or armor, you've come to the right place. Yeah, sure. How much might I have? I have 152. Oh, I have enough for a bronze knife. One bronze knife is what I have enough for. Okay, I can't afford anything because we really haven't fought that many monsters. I suppose we could rectify that by fighting some more stuff.
Oh.
Where's that? Where's that Iselza from? Istad, you say? Never heard of it myself. Or have I? I may be ringing some kind of bell, but it's hard to be sure. There's an awful lot we can learn from trees. Wouldn't you agree? You can chop off bits of them, you can burn them, but they never complain. They just keep growing. They're tremendous, so they are. Oh, so I don't think we should chop you and burn you to bits. Hey, what's the story like? Where'd you think you're going? You wouldn't be planning on heading up to the top of the village, would you? Yeah. Well, you're wasting your time. There's nothing up there to see all my life.
Who's there? Ah, sure, you're humans. Well, that's a relief, so it is. Sorry I wasn't more welcoming, but you took me by surprise. I thought them monsters had finally found us. I'm Patrick, and you'll be travelers, will you? Well, tell me this and tell me no more. Did you meet a woman called Maeve at all?
Yeah?
You did? Oh, sure, that's grand. Maeve protected our village from them monsters, you see, but no one's seen her this last while, like. My dad's injured, and now Maeve's gone. Sure, things couldn't be any worse. You alright, Dad? Are your wounds giving you grief? Sorry about that. I had to check on him. Me dad's this village's bravest warrior. He went off to fight the monsters and bring back our women, but he came home in this shape. According to your man, the doctor, we'll be needing a yoke called a green gem to make him right again. But the mine where you get him is full of monsters now. It's southeast of here, so it is. I was hoping I'd see Maeve so I could ask her to go and grab us one. if you run into her on your travels, will you tell her we need her help? I'd love to go off and search for her myself, but I have to look after me da, you know?
You know what? I'm thinking we should help this kid find the green gem he's after. What do you say? Nice one. I knew you'd be up for it.
I want to leave you two to get on with it. But it's not like I've got anything else to do. Out here in the middle of nowhere. So I suppose I better tag along. I mean, who knows? We might find a clue to help get us back home.
Did I hear you right? Are you thinking of helping us out, like?
Yep, that's right. Just point us in the right direction. You said those green gems were in a mine southeast of here. Oh, and if we run into Maeve again, we'll tell her about you and your dad. I'm sure she'd be happy to help you out as well.
Thanks a million!
Here we go. Take that. Take that. They didn't stand a chance.
Knew I had it in me.
Getting worked up. If a character is attacked a lot or undergoes certain other trials and tribulations, they'll eventually become worked up, enabling them to let loose on their turn. Doing so activates the perk offered by the character's vocation, which can be hugely advantageous in any battle. You'll only stay worked up for a few turns though, so be sure to time your activation wisely.
All in a day's work.
I'm going from strength to strength.
Strange voice echoes from afar. I know, I wish they didn't keep this dialogue here. It's just very unnecessary additional bits of text to scroll through, which you might accidentally push B too many times and then cancel your save. It's like, come on, really? You don't need to keep this part. Every vocation has its own perk. When activated in battle, these perks grant powerful and unique effects. Perks can be activated once a character becomes worked up in battle by selecting Let Loose on their own. Perks can usually turn the tide of combat in your favor, so think careful. Oh my god, how many times have they got to tell us this?
Here I go!
I mean, if you're too stupid to get the message the first time,
That's how it's done.
what makes you think having a text box with the exact same thing the second time is going to is going to make that sink in? I just don't really understand sometimes. Protection by Ocean's wore off. It's good for one turn? Oh, okay. It's good for one hit. So you have to give Kiefer armor. They seem to love to attack Kiefer.
That's how it's done. Take that!
Easy peasy. Take that! I owe you. That's how it's done.
Oh. I'm sure the day will come along when I'll have to tear this place apart too. If that's what it takes to get me Darlin's wife back, I'll do it. But for the time being, it's business as usual.
Easy peasy.
Hey!
Sometimes while out exploring, you'll come across monsters which exude a menacing aura. These monsters are much stronger than their run-of-the-mill equivalents, and upon defeat will drop a monster heart, a valuable reward. These aura-enshrouded monsters will not appear again once defeated.
Here comes the heat.
Flame slash! Ah! Ah! Ah!
Uh-oh, a fire has been lit.
Flame slash!
Here comes the heat.
Ah!
Oh, jeez. Oh, why did I cast it on myself? Oh my god.
Here! Ah! Flame slash! Ah!
Luckily, they don't have anything to revive a down party member.
I owe you one. Ah! Flame slash! Flame slash! I owe you one. Flame slash! Ha! Here I go! Ha!
No. Where's the save from? I guess we could do it from the tower.
Take that!
All in a day's work.
How's about that?
Here comes the heat. Easy peasy.
Take that!
Oh, I was wondering why you lose 27 coins, or you lose some money when you restore from save. I thought it meant you're just like a normal load. load from a save point. I didn't realize it was continue, but load from a load your location from a save point. I was like, why does it cost you money just to load from a save? But, okay, it's not like you're starting over.
That's how it's done.
This is kind of an expensive inn, considering how much money we make. We don't make anything out in the field.
Oh.
Hey,
Sounds like that mine to the southwest will be chock-a-block with monsters. But that's not going to stop us, right?
Oh.
hey. Ugh.
Look at all this text to scroll through just to save. I was like, come on, let's get rid of this tradition.
Take that! That's how it's done.
No.
Chinny Mac, we got company. What in the blazes do you think you're doing here at this hour? If you're thinking of visiting the mines, I'd cancel your holiday plans. Sure, it's busting at the seams with monsters. See, I'm just busy hitting the B button to scroll past all this text, and I accidentally hit no. Dua.
Here comes the heat!
What do I have? Heal and buff? Oh, I don't have much.
That's how it's done. Hey!
Here comes the heat!
Flame slash!
I just never realized it was basically just an eggplant. All those many years of just
All in a day's
seeing a bunch of
work.
big blocks on the screen, not really understanding what they were supposed to represent.
How's about that?
All the while, I've been slapping eggplants these 20 years.
Thanks.
Well, well, we meet again. What are yourselves doing in a place like this?
Yeah?
Hey, it's Maeve. Great timing. So the thing is, Prince Kiefer tells Maeve about Patrick's request. Is that right? So the little fella's after a green gem to save his da. We'd be grateful if you could help us out. Is that the time? I've got to be going. Like, I've got a list of things to do as long as your arm. Just keep your eyes peeled for rainbow rocks. Break off a chunk of a green one, and that'll be able to help his da. Wait, you're going? But what about Patrick? He thinks you're a hero. I'm sure you have stuff to do and all, but just imagine how disappointed he'll be when we tell him. That boy's braver than any of us. I can still see him now, marching into the monster's lair to rescue his da. The lad was shaken with fear, but even when the monsters were right in front of him, he didn't run away. Something about his courage touched me. Before I knew it, I had taken Patrick and his da back to the village. It was the way he carried himself. It reminded me of that time. All right, I'll do it. I saved the lad's life once. I can't very well go leaving him in the lurch now, can I? I'll come along with you. Really? That's great news. Thanks, Maeve. Just remember, I have things to do, so don't be wasting me time traipsing all over the place. Oh, well, we're going to do that. For sure, we're not going to be efficient about this. If you successfully wallop a monster significantly weaker than your party during exploration, you will defeat it outright before battle even begins. Happily, you'll still earn experience, vocation proficiency points, gold, and items as if you fought it normally, though at reduced amounts. Okay, so they have kind of found a way to sort of speed up the rather numerous number of battles you will be facing in this game.
Right, on we go.
No running jerks. You're more than happy to attack me before. Really?
Take this! Right, on we go.
They really did get the art down like 100%. Like, it does seem like just very authentic Toriyama.
Right. Flame slash.
Easy peasy.
A pointy hat. You have no hat. Why don't we give you a pointy hat then?
Take this! Oh.
Just saving, girlfriend. Jeez. Hit me too much. We will need to start equipping them very, very slowly, unfortunately. Everything costs a lot of money. That is the Dragon Quest way, though.
Flame slash.
Here comes the heat.
That's how it's done.
Yeah, I like what they've done with the composition. They haven't gone too heavy into the marching band.
Knew I had it in me.
It's a little bit more orchestral. As I said, this is like perfect 3D Toriyama. Like, this is exactly how it should look.
Huh? Huh?
Okay. Bronze knife. Who can hold what? Oh, wow, the copper sword just it's so much. I'll just save my money for the good stuff. Yeah, like I was saying earlier, I'm glad it's completely re-imaged instead of just doing an upscale of the PlayStation 1 game. Because I suppose PlayStation 1 games, man, they can look awful rough, even with some very very sophisticated upscaling. They're just kind of like, eh. It still definitely looks PlayStation 1. I mean, this is how I imagine that this game would have looked if these original game designers and artists had this kind of power back then. Instead of just trying to emulate what things looked like back then with some slight improvements. I mean, folks who really do want to experience the original PlayStation 1 experience, I mean, they have ways to do it that are not difficult to do.
Take this!
Here comes the heat! Easy peasy.
Leather shield. It's weird we can't give Maribel anything, but I guess she's only a temporary member for a little bit, until she becomes permanent later.
Take that! Hey!
Here comes the heat!
Flame slash! They didn't stand a chance.
Take this!
Right! Red!
Oh.
All in a day's work.
How's about that?
Yeah, I'm assuming that I have an incredibly limited amount of space. Just like classic Dragon Quest, so I'm trying to sell as much as we can and keep the inventory pretty clean.
Here comes the heat.
Right.
Hey!
didn't stand a chance. Take that!
Right, on we go.
Take that!
Take this!
All in a day's work.
They didn't stand a chance. Hey! Take that!
Take this!
That's how it's done. Right. Take that!
Easy peasy.
Right, on we go. Take this!
Take that!
Take this!
Take that! That's how it's done.
Right.
Well done, meowmurai. Now let's be getting on, shall we? Oh boy, the lips.
Take this! Right, on we go.
Oh. Still got it wrong.
Hey,
Why, much obliged, meowmurai. You're a regular rock-breaking prodigy, you are.
All in a day's work.
Slime heart.
Take this!
Take that!
Take this! Right, on we go.
How's about that?
We did it! We found a green gem. Only problem is it's bloomin' massive. How are we going to cart this thing outside? Leave this to me. Maeve concentrates extremely hard on the green stone. A small chunk of the green gem splinters off. Here, ya, bring this to the wee fella. Meowmurai takes the glowing green gem. Nah, there's no sense in lingering here. Follow me. Damn it. So listen.
Do you mind if I ask you something? What made you decide to help young Patrick in the first place? It's been preying on my mind, so it has.
Well, what else could we do? I mean, he needed our help. Isn't that right?
Yep.
Well, that's grand altogether. If only that rotten lot in Ballymalloy had half your courage.
What do you mean?
You know that village I took yous to? Well, there's a reason it's called Ballymalloy. It must be the best part of 20 years ago now. The place was attacked by a terrifying monster, out of the blue like. The folks there didn't know what to do, until one brave young man decided to make a stand. His name was Malloy. So off he goes to face down the beast, and his friends and neighbours are telling him they're right behind him.
Oh, we just heard the story.
He marches into the monster's lair to have it out, believing the rest of the troops will be joining him soon. And how many of them villagers were there marching behind him? Not a one. Malloy held out as long as he could, sure that reinforcements were on their way, until finally he and the monster couldn't go on. They collapsed and breathed their last. When the villagers learned what had happened, they were ashamed of themselves, as well they might be, and decided to rename their village in Malloy's honour. But what good did that do him, I ask you? You could name 100 villages after him, and it wouldn't change nothing. The good folks of Ballymalloy didn't learn anything from the experience either. Where were they when Patrick Starr was fighting them monsters, huh? Ah, listen to me blathering on. Never mind. I'm sorry for bringing it up. Now listen. There's something I want you to have.
Maeve hands a wooden doll to a meowmurai.
That doll was a present from me big brother. He gave it to me when I was just a girl. Whenever I was afraid, I'd hold that doll. And it was like it was telling me to be brave, to stay strong. I've always carried it with me, as a good luck charm like. But I amn't a child anymore. If you don't like it, you could throw it away. I just wanted it to go to a good home is all. Anyway, I better be off.
Oh, wrong area, of course. Wrong house. So, how'd you get on?
Hey,
Well, we got that green gem for you, with a little help from Maeve. You found a green gem, and you ran into Maeve and all. Deadly, thanks a million. Right, let me have that. Let me have that gem yolk, and I'll sit it down next to my da. Meowmurai hands the green gem to Patrick. I just hope that this gets him back on his feet. I can't believe you were battling monsters with Maeve down in them mines. You must be pretty tough, like. Sure, I haven't told you much about Maeve yet, have I? Me or her are lives, so we do. Oh, we heard about that from her. She told us how you marched into the monster's lair alone to save your old man. Well, I wanted to give the old fella a hand, like, but I was no match for the monsters. If Maeve hadn't been there, it would have been curtains for the both of us. Anyway, the main thing is we survived. I just pray he's back to his old self soon. Now, I'm guessing you must be worn out, right? Why don't you head over to the inn and get a good night's skip? Why don't you quit talking like that? It's very hard to read.
It was nice of Patrick to pay for our rooms. He's such a considerate boy. Unlike some I could mention. Oh, that Kiefer can sleep anywhere. I wish I knew his secret. Okay, I'll shut up now. Try to get some sleep. Night, you two. Are you still awake? It's just... I can't shake this awful feeling that we might never see Pilchard Bay again. Wouldn't that be horrible? I want to go home. I miss my mother and father. Only joking. Got you. Only a massive wimp would say something like that. Anyway, go to sleep, will you? All your talking's keeping me awake. Oh!
Wait! Wait! Please! What is it, sis? Is there something you want to say to me? Yeah, you shouldn't go off on your own. It's dangerous like. Can't someone go with you? Listen, I don't want to go off on my own, of course. Of course I don't. But the others are awful slow coaches. If someone doesn't hurry after the monsters, we'll lose sight of them. I have to lead the charge. Do you know what that means, sis? It means I go ahead and wallop a few beasties and give the others time to get ready. Once they catch up with me, there'll be no stopping us. The monsters won't know what hit them. Make sense? Yeah, I suppose. Now, I'd better be going. Oh, I almost forgot. I made this for you. Here. Here you are. Is it a doll? Well, it's meant to be. The idea is that it'll give you courage, like while I'm away. It's a bit rough and ready, like, but I'll put my heart and soul into making it. Keep it safe, you hear?
Right.
I will, I promise. Thanks a million. Well, I better be off. Be good, won't you now, Maeve? Top of the morning to you.
Look, my dad's back on his feet, so he is. Sure, he's never been better.
How are you? The name's Hanlon. Me lad Patrick's just after telling me all that happened while I was flat on me back. I can't thank you enough.
Don't forget to thank Maeve too, da.
So let me get this straight, like, that warrior you were telling me about earlier, her name was Maeve.
Yeah, she's super tough and cool, and she brought us both back safe and sound from that tower in the east. She's deadly. And that's not all. Maeve helped these folks find that green gem for us.
Is that so? Well, it sounds like I owe her a debt of gratitude. Now, if I may, what exactly is it that brings you to a village like ours out here in the middle of nowhere?
Meowmurai tells Hanlon how they ended up in Ballymalloy.
Well, that's quite a tale. So, you're stuck here, a long way from home, with no idea how to get back. Still in all, maybe if we dealt with the evil that's overshadowing this land, we'd be able to see things more clearly like.
Are you talking about bashing monsters?
I am. It's only since them awful beasts took up residence in the tower to the east that things took a serious turn for the worse round here. If we could track down whoever their boss is and give him a good walloping, things would be sure to brighten up. Now, You look like you can handle yourselves. You've nothing to fear from them monsters, I assure you.
So what do you say? Are we marching off to this tower to battle monsters or what?
Yep.
That's the spirit. And fear not. I'll be joining you on the raid, just as soon as I've rested up a little more. And it won't be just me, mind you. I'm gonna rally the troops and get the good folks of Ballymalloy on board. We can't have you fighting our battles for us now, can we? The future of the whole village is at stake.
Dad, I don't mean to rain on your parade, like, but I really don't think the other folks will be up for joining you. Remember when you went to fight them monsters the first time? They let you go off all on your own, didn't they? What makes you think it'll be any different this time round? They might tell you they're on their way, but then you'll turn round and find there's no one there. They're all a bunch of scaredy cats. And I know better. Sure, the thought of facing them monsters again has me shaking in my boots, so it does.
Poor Patrick. Isn't there some way we could help him get his courage back?
Give the wooden doll to Patrick? Yeah, sure. Are you sure? Yeah. Meowmurai hands the wooden doll to Patrick.
What's this now?
It's something Maeve gave us. It's no ordinary doll. She told us that it always used to make her feel brave whenever she was scared.
Really? So it was Maeve's doll, you say?
That's right. And now it's yours. I've got a feeling it's just what you need right now.
It's funny, like, it feels like Maeve's right here with me somehow. Thanks a million! I've decided not to give up on the other villagers. I'm going to give them another chance. All right, Dad. I'll go and rally the troops.
Well, would you look at that? It seems you've come to the rescue yet again. Now, the tower is to the east of here, like I said. To get there, you've got to head north and go round the top like. Mind how you go. And remember, you'll have reinforcements coming. I guarantee it.
Ah,
After talking to young Patrick, he's been doing the rounds, rallying the troops. Forget all that show that kind of pluck that young lad has. The Almighty would surely see fit to help us in our time of need. But for the time being, I'm focused on what little I have to do for you. Alright, we stop it there. This is meowmurai. You've been watching Dragon Quest VII Reimagined, running on Nintendo Switch 2. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed watching. I will see you at the next stream.